When you drive a Chevy, it's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Hey, welcome back to High School Game Day here on the Missouri Sports Network. Guy Newcomb alongside here on this Friday as we head into week one of the postseason in high school football. We welcome in to the show Nixa head coach John Perry. Coach Perry, thanks for your time today.
Man, thank you for having us on.
You bet, Coach. And this is a Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week segment presented by the Missouri State Highway Patrol. And on behalf of the Springfield Area Quarterback Club, in our 76th year, want to congratulate you and a couple of your players on being selected as number one. You were the high school coach of the year, Coach, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. And I appreciate what y'all do. The quarterback club's fantastic. The meetings during the year are fantastic. And I appreciate everything that you do and your group does.
You bet, Coach. And I couldn't do without you. And there's a lot of people behind, the scenes that kind of help out with that. And before we go on and talk about your season, coming out of Mississippi, was this something that you guys had the occasion to meet on a weekly basis?
We had there was a Jackson Touchdown Club that would meet on Monday nights, and it was kind of similar. They would recognize a player of the week, and they would have that player and his coach come, and they would have a guest speaker or something. And then at the end of the year, they would have a player of the year deal where they selected someone from so it was very similar.
Very good. Well, Coach, once again, on behalf of the Springfield Area Quarterback Club, congratulations on being named the Coach of the Year here for the 2024 season.
Well, I appreciate that. And I'm not an overly huge fan of individual awards because, there's so many people in this school system and in this community. And, you think the coaches, the players, the admin, everybody that comes together, so that's really what it means. It means that we have the best support system around, and it will be my name attached to it, but it's obviously for everybody else. And I'm grateful that we have the community, the school system that we have, and the team and the coaches, and we are extremely blessed.
You bet. Coach, another tremendous season, 9-0 on the season, COC champions. Tell us a little bit about the season and the things that you guys are doing really well right now going into the postseason.
Well, I think, when we go back to the spring, when they set up the schedule, we kind of thought they were trying to set us up to hurt us, because we started off right out the gate with Republic, Webb City, Joplin, Carthage. We had, all the tougher teams from the past were on the front end, but we were able to make it through that stretch. We have had a fantastic season. Our players have truly embraced chasing the best version of themselves and trying to figure out how to be the best they are and not worry about who we're playing or what the score is. If the ball is snapped, let's play 4 to 6 seconds as hard as we can. And I think that's been the biggest benefit to our team is, they are truly trying to be better every day and not looking at the scoreboard or not looking at the opponent. And, it's kind of like John Wooden used to say, he never really watched the opponent's film. Like, he was trying to put the best UCLA basketball team on the court that he could, and control what he can control. And our guys have done that. They've been fantastic. And, we're about as healthy as we've been all year long, and continuing to try to get better so that we can play for a longer amount of time.
Coach, with the season behind you, you've earned that number one seed in your district. Very familiar your team is, with the other teams in your district. How do you spend an off night on Friday night? Obviously, your team's going to be resting, but what are you doing, your coaching staff doing? Are you taking in some other games as far as scouting?
Well, that's kind of weird. We're not quite sure. Like, I would imagine I'm going to be watching several games from the house, whether it be the Ozark game or Boise State or Harding University plays tonight. So I'll watch that one tonight. But there'll be a lot of football being watched, and that'll be a little bit different, but it'll be fun.
Outstanding. Well, Coach, you've got a couple young men there beside you who are also being recognized by the Springfield area quarterback club. One is Parker Mann, who was the recognized as a defensive player of the year. Tell us a little bit about Parker.
Well, Parker's fantastic. He's a great example of, I get questions all the time, like, I want to play college football. What do I need to do? And we freak out about what's to happen down the road, when what you really should do is, like Parker has, is just go to work, man, and work every single day to be the best, that you can. I mean, now Parker, he got an offer yesterday from Pitt State, which is one of the best Division II programs in America. And that's after 9 games of his senior year. But up until this point, all he's done is work, be better, and play great on Friday night. And when you do that, you get a chance to, continue your education and get help doing so and play for other folks. He's had a fantastic year. He's well over 100 tackles. He's very physical. He's very strong. He is the leader of our defense, no question about it, and is one of the better football players that I've had the luxury of coaching, and probably the hardest worker with the greatest attitude of anybody I've ever been around.
Parker, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing great.
Very good. First off, on behalf of Chevrolet and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations for being part of the Athlete of the Week segment and winning the Defensive Player of the Year in the Springfield area quarterback club.
Thank you so much.
You bet. First off, I'm a mandated reporter for the Highway Patrol. I've got one question I have to ask. Do you always wear your seatbelt?
I do. I always wear it.
Very good. Parker, tell us a little bit about the position you play and what your roles and responsibilities are.
So I'm playing a free safety right now. So really my job is just communicate with everyone on the defense, the play call, the coverage, what's going on, if we got to change something, move someone around, bring the linebackers out of the box. If my strong safety has to be up, got to communicate that. If he needs to be down, need to communicate that. If I'm going to be down, I need to tell everyone that I'm down or what's going on. And I think that's something that I definitely had to grow into that communication part of my game, because that's not a very natural thing for anyone to do. Trying to have 11 people on the same page at one time in a very short amount of time, it's not easy trying to get the play call in and then having everyone do their job. If something messes up, I take responsibility for it because it's my defense.
Now, Parker, without giving away any trade secrets, when you say down, does that mean you're inside the box, maybe man up on a tight end, or what do you mean when you say down?
Yeah, we have a certain different coverages. I'm not gonna say exactly where.
Right. No, don't give anything away.
Yeah. Where I fall down into we call it a hybrid linebacker. I'm still a safety, but I play more run heavy.
Yeah. Is that a position you've played? Your entire time, or is this kind of new? When did you begin that position?
This is my first year being a safety. Last year I was our Sam backer, which is an outside linebacker. So really, it wasn't a hard change for me because of Spencer Ward. I'm really, really close with him. So over the summer, whenever I found out I was going to be that free safety spot, I worked with him almost every week just to kind of figure out what I was doing.
Yeah. Are you having fun?
I'm having so much fun.
As coming into this season, did you have any personal or team goals?
Obviously, win state. That's always one of my goals. And just become a better football player in general. Work on the things I need to work on. Obviously, new position, so I had a lot to work on. That's it.
Yeah. And Coach mentioned you've gotten an offer from Pitt State University, and I know the offers are going to continue to come in. Is there any particular area of study that you're looking at as you enter the college?
No, not really study. I know after I want to become a pilot. So whatever gets me to become a pilot makes me go to that flight school. Whatever helps me there.
Very good. Hey, my major in my first 2 years in college was eligibility, so all my classes were in the gym. But hey, Parker, again, on behalf of the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations for being named Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week and the Defensive Player of the Year for the Springfield Area Quarterback Club.
Thank you, guys.
You bet. Coach, I know we've got our most valuable player there alongside as well, Dylan Roberts.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about Dylan.
Man, Dylan's fantastic. Dylan is one of the young men that has probably grown in our program as much as anybody from the time he come into it until the time he is now. From a behavior skill wise, he has really grown as a human being. He's worked hard, he's tough as nails, and the offensive line gets a lot of credit, and they should. But Dylan does a fantastic job of getting yards after contact. He's a extremely tough individual. He's just walking around tough, so that makes him even better on Friday nights. And we're just super proud of where he has come as a human being, not just as a football player.
Outstanding. Dylan, congratulations. How are you, sir?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
Very good. And again, I'm a mandated reporter for the Highway Patrol. Do you always wear your seatbelt?
Yes, I do.
All right. All right. Dylan, tell us a little bit about your background. Have you always played that position? How did you get into football, and how long have you been playing the position you're playing now?
Yeah. So ever since first grade, I've always just been getting the ball, running back. So basically, my whole life, I've been getting the ball. And just growing up, I played a lot of defense, but I think my main spot was definitely running back for sure. That was definitely my best thing I could do.
And I talk to a lot of running backs, wide receivers, and even quarterbacks throughout the year, and I always ask them, and again, don't tell me what it is, but do you have a favorite play that your eyes kind of light up when it's called, and is that something you're maybe lobbying on the sideline? Hey, coach, call this play. You don't have to tell me what it is, or do you want to catch the ball out of the backfield? What's something that kind of makes your eyes get wide open?
I think it's just my big thing is probably like power counter, but I really like getting the ball in my hands, like catching the ball. And I know Perry's been trying to do that for me this year and to get some coaches to see I can catch the ball and I can run. But yeah, I think anything up the middle for sure is probably my bread and butter.
And Dylan, what do you do to kind of get prepared for a game? Obviously, you've got a week off, but you're preparing obviously for that next game, Ozark versus Waynesville. What are you doing to mentally get prepared and physically? How are you taking care of your body and get prepared for your next game?
Usually I'm just a lot of time I'm visualizing, I'm watching film, and I do a lot of recovery with like saunas and ice baths. I do that almost every day, and I think that's a big part of my game, and I think that's a big part of anyone's game if they have the opportunity to do that. So yeah, I think that's just what I do before game days.
And Dylan, have you thought about next year? Have you gotten any offers, or are you entertaining the idea of playing at the next level?
Yeah, for sure. I have 2 NAI offers right now. I'm hoping, I'm guessing I'll get some more as the season goes on, obviously, and during December and stuff. But yeah, for sure.
Do you have any particular interest in what you'll be studying at the collegiate level?
I was thinking something maybe in criminal justice or business for sure. I think those are my top 2 right now.
Very good. Well, Dylan, once again, on behalf of the Springfield Area Quarterback Club, the Missouri State Highway Patrol, congratulations on being named the MVP, most valuable player of the Springfield Area Quarterback Club.
Yeah, it's an honor. Thank you.
You bet. Thanks, Dylan. Coach, very good. I appreciate you setting this up, and 2 very good young men. And as you mentioned at the beginning, the Coach of the Year award comes a lot of times on the backs of players and assistant coaches and administration and fans that
No
have
doubt.
supported it. And but you've done a tremendous job in your time there, and always enjoy getting to hear from you at the quarterback club. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know coaches have enjoyed being there, and Art really enjoys it. Art likes getting out and getting around to it, and we appreciate everything that you've done.
Well, we appreciate y'all, and we appreciate you recognizing our kids in our program.
Outstanding. Well, Coach, hey, best of luck throughout the rest of the season. Hopefully we'll get to visit with you several more times here on the way to that December 2nd.
Can't wait. Thank you, sir.
All right. You're watching High School Game Day on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad that you have tuned in. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. And we'll be right back after these messages.
I'll have the avocado toast minus the avocado.
So, toast.
Everything is so expensive these days.
Hey, Chevy gets it. That's why they're keeping prices down to earth, like on the most affordable EV in America. A super strong and capable Chevy truck. And a high-tech Chevy SUV. Why is Chevy making affordable vehicles connected by OnStar? It's so together, we can do more.
We believe banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support for life. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!